Did you ever find something that just worked for you? So, when I was younger, I used to collect journals so much because I figured I was going to be a diary girl. I was just going to fill up those notebooks with all of my feelings. And then I think I filled up one, or like half of one and a quarter of the other. And I never went back into diary or journal writing. But I found something that I really love. Since November of 2024, I have written every single day in a journal for daily gratitudes. And I'm talking like if I had the most rottenest day ever, I still sat down at night and thought of something to be thankful for. It can be literally just like thankful for what you had for lunch, or thankful that your shoes fit, or thankful pretty much for anything. And I found that I am consistent with it. I actually have an alarm set on my phone to make sure I write every single night. And even if I'm away on vacation, if I don't want to bring the journal with me, I actually have a list on my phone and I write down, okay, every single day I'm gone, I have that in my list. Then I just go in and I fill in that day on the list saying what I'm thankful for on that vacation day. That way I can come home and write them in my daily gratitude journal. So that way I have not missed a day. If I have, like, it was like one day. But I have been writing consistently since last November. And I have a stack of unwritten journals that I am really looking forward to doing gratitude journals. I am actually working in one right now. I am, not that far in because it's only been like 3 months. So I think one journal would last me an entire year. So I have journals that would probably last me about 10 years. We're just going to go through them because you never know. If you're like me and you want a journal just to write down gratitudes, if you want a commonplace journal, which is literally just almost like a brain dump journal where you can write almost anything you want. It doesn't have to be diary format. It could just be the things you're feeling. It can be themed around different themes. It can be themed around family, friends, nature, whatever, and then you just write your thoughts down. So I might end up doing a couple of these as a commonplace journal, but for me, right now, these are going to be all gratitude journals. And I thought, why not share them all with you? That way, if you want an idea for a fun journal to start writing gratitude or daily prayers, I just think it's really important to remember to be thankful every single day and not just during Thanksgiving or the holidays, but to really sit down and be thankful, even on your worst days, is to just be thankful. And honestly, my mood has been so much better since I started doing that, because it just reminds me to step back and think, okay, God, what have you blessed me with today? Something so small, that I've just been thankful for. And it just has helped tremendously. So I just want to share with you a bunch of journals that I have not written in. We're just gonna have fun. So I have my very large stack. So this is the stack of unwritten journals, none are written in, but I think they're fun color combination, like really kind of an odd color combination. We got lots of reds and blues apparently. And red's not my favorite color. I say that and I have red hair, but red is not my favorite color. But I did like the reds that I got in this collection. So I think the majority of these I've gotten on Amazon, so I will link them all down below. Thank you to some of the companies for sending me some of these, as they are amazing, and I can't wait to write into them. So I have this one, which I literally was waiting for the mail so I can make this video today. I got this one. It says Squeeze the Day, and it has some adorable bears and lime and lemon slices. This is going to be totally perfect for summer. And then on the back, it's from Milk Mocha Bear. And it's just super cute and it's bright and vibrant. So this would be great for summer if you want to write down some summer, music lyrics and, things you're thankful for during the summer. Maybe some summer fun to-do lists, stuff like that. This would be great. And definitely as a gratitude journal during the summer. And you can even do almost like themed journals if you wanted to. You can have like a gratitude journal for summers, a gratitude journal for falls. That way you have different journals you can go into. That way you don't have to keep the same journal, or if it's like too summery, like this one's kind of too summery for, winter, then you might want to have a few journals. Then I have a couple that are based on literature, which if you couldn't tell, I'm a huge book reader. Definitely check out my book channel. I'll link it down below. or my Bible journaling channel down below, depending on which video you're watching on the channel. So I have 3 that I got. And number 1, the spines are so pretty. We have one that's kind of reddish, and then we have 2 that actually kind of say what they are. So I have the Raven, which is Edgar Allan Poe, and I will remove the strap so you can see it. Yeah, the other one had a strap too. Oh, I forgot to share the inside. You never know, there could be something interesting. So on the inside of this one, it is, oh yeah, I forgot, this is actually dot grid. So you can decorate it, have fun with it, maybe scrapbook with it. Has a gorgeous lime green ribbon. Love that. And the back does have an envelope. So you can stash stickers, washi tape samples, etc. So that's always handy. And then the paper is, I would say, pretty nice quality. I think it's about 120 GSM, I think, if you're into paper thickness. And then, so onto the Raven. So this one has, I believe, lined paper. Yes, lined paper in it. Pretty thick lined paper. And this one is thinner than the other one, but not too much. It's like 100 GSM, maybe 120. And then on the back, it actually has a quote that says, "Deep into that darkness, peering long, I stood there, wandering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. And the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow lies, floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore." Edgar Allan Poe. So these are all from Steel Mill. So there's the Raven. And then the other 2 are exactly the same on the inside, since they're all from Steel Mill. But we have the little woman, and we have the green strap. But this one is gorgeous. I love this. And it has a quote on the back that says, "Books are always good company if you have the right sort." Louisa May Alcott. So I love that. And if these have a little storage, no, they do not have a storage pocket. But the end pages are so cute. Okay, I did not notice the end pages. Those are adorable. What did the Raven have for end pages? Now I'm intrigued. Okay, it's just kind of black, purpley wallpaper type. But I love that sewing collage. Wow, I cannot think of that word. And the last one I have is probably my favorite, and that is Pride and Prejudice. And on the back it says, "I declare after all, there is no enjoyment like reading." But this is gorgeous. This is the only one that doesn't have the title on the spine, which is kind of disappointing. But I do love this color, even though, as I said, I don't like red. But I do like this. Let's see what the end pages look like. So the end pages look like this. They have a couple of flowers on there. Same thing, lined paper. Oh, but this one has little emblems on the bottom there. That's pretty. I don't think Little Woman did. Unless I didn't check. I looked at the Raven. No, that's just plain for Little Woman. Okay. Then the next one that I have, this one is so cute. So this one is a heart-themed one. And what I love about this one is it's got kind of like more of like a cloth feel. Like as some of the other ones are. They're kind of like leatherette, fake leather feel. But this one's kind of more like that leather squishy type feel to it. But this one's really cute. I thought it had a pocket. I was like, oh, it's got a pocket. No, it's actually where the latch goes. I thought it was magnetic. I'm like, oh no, the magnet's broken. But no, it slides right into the heart. If you're like me and you got this one, then you're like, oh, that's the reason why. So that's it's not closing because it actually has to go into the heart. So I love this one. It's plain on the other side. The heart wraps around a little bit. This is just plain lined paper, I think. Yes, so lined paper. I think this paper is, let's see. Yeah, this one's a bit more thin on the thin side. So I would say this is like maybe 80 GSM. It is pretty on the thin side, but I think it would hold pen pretty well. If you just use a regular pen or a micron pen, it'll work just nicely. And then there's no pocket, so it's just plain on the inside. No pretty papers on the end or anything. It's just plain white, but you could decorate it and use your own cardstock, which I actually might to make it my own. Next, I have this one, which is like kind of a deluxe one, I would say. It's another red one, but I actually like this color red. It's like a off orange red, which I do love this color. I actually look good in this color when I wear it. But this is from Harlem Design Company, and this is gorgeous. I love the gold foil. It's got gold sprayed edges, but it's just gorgeous. And it kind of has like I don't know, it has French on it, so I'm not exactly sure, like, but it's like kind of got like that cafe cabaret type feel to it with a couple of jaguars on it. But I just love this one. It's gorgeous. And then as I said, it has lined paper. It's got the company logo on the bottom there, and this paper is about as thin as the heart one, maybe a little bit thicker. So, but really, really pretty. And then the end papers are black and white, but with the same design on it. So really excited. None of these so far that I've shown you has a pen loop, but I'm getting to some that have a pen loop in it, if that's an option you need or want. Most of these do not, which is a little unfortunate because I do like to have my pen with it, but you could always make your own. If you want to, use a little bit of glue, use a little bit of elastic, that'll work. Then the next one I have is from the Happy Planner, and I did not know they made these until I found this one. This is a dot grid, actually it's a dot lined journal. I'll explain that. But it says look to the stars, and it just has a couple of stars on the black. It's kind of got a matte marble finish to it. So it's just plain with some stars on it. And this one has a pen loop, so we're good to go on the pen loop. So this one has a pen loop. It's very small though. I would say you could probably barely, I'm talking barely fit like a ballpoint pen, like one from like the dollar store or something, like one really small. But I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but the lines, they're lines, but they're dots. So I would consider this lined notebook paper, just dot formatted. So it's lines of dots. It's not dot grid. So I found it kind of interesting. I'm like, that's new and different. So that's what I have for that one. Then I have this one, which I actually got from the Disney warehouse store when we were there a couple of weeks ago. And I got this one, and it was only $8 instead of, I think it was like $36 or $34. So $8, and it's so pretty. And it has some of the classic princesses on it. And Dad always called me Snow White, so, although I look more like Ariel right now, but he always called me Snow White. So really pretty. I love this one. It has the castle on the back with a couple of the emblems on it. Really pretty. I like that. And then it's got a magnetic clasp, which I think this is the only one that has that, which I wish I had more of these. But it has a magnetic clasp, and it opens. It has gold foiled edges. And I think it's lined paper. Yes, lined with the princesses on it. And then this one, this is thick paper. Pretty thick. I would say thicker than the heart one. So like I would say about 100 GSM, maybe 120. So that's pretty thick paper. The inside, really pretty. No pockets, but that's okay. But yes, I really like this one. So I've been thinking about using this one next after the one I'm using right now. Only because I just got this one recently, and I'm like, well, I got a lot of these recently, but I really like this one. So I might use this one next, but we'll see how I'm feeling, you know, depending on my mood, right? So then the next three are all from the same company, which is Elena Essex, and she has her own artwork, and I love these. I'm actually using one right now that has dogs on it, and I think it was my least favorite out of the four, but I still loved it, if you know what I mean. Like, I wanted them all. I'm still missing the mushroom one though, but I got these, and so I have all these. They're beautiful. These are probably the most, I would say, high quality out of all the journals that I have. So if you're looking for an extremely high quality journal, all these are really, really, really nice, but I feel like these are the most high quality. So I have this one. We're going to look at the covers first. So all of them have the same back with the little flamingo? No, crane? I think that's a crane. But so this one has foil and it's flowers. No foiled edges, but that's okay. It's got a pen loop. Actually, this is actually a big pen loop. I can fit quite a few different pens in there, so there's that one. Then I have the Wild Animal Edition one with a little bit of foiling. And then the last one is butterflies, which is so pretty. Love that. And again, same design on the back. Now on the inside, it does have a pocket on the back, which you can put a prayer, you can put notes, whatever you want in there. Then this paper, I would say this is the most best quality you will get out of all these as far as thickness. I would say this is as good as, yeah, I would say this is as thick, maybe not as thick, but very, very close to Archer and Olive thickness. So I would say almost 160 GSM, which is like one of the best you can get in a journal. So this is like literally like, if you can hear that, it's really thick paper. So this can almost take almost any form of ink you can think of. Maybe not Sharpie, but it can take most anything. And I am loving it right now. And as far as like what I put in my gratitude journal, as I said, I just put daily thank yous. But I would like to at one point, because I'm learning, it's a learning process, I want to add pictures and artwork and stuff like that and make it a little bit more personalized to me for the next one. But right now I'm just using it as a daily gratitude, but I will add like pictures, things I'm thankful for throughout the month and everything next time after my first one. So I hope you enjoyed this video and all the fun journals that are available to you out there. I will try, if they are available, I will link them all down below where you can purchase them. But I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you all in the next video.